there's been like this little restaurant that's like really close to where Airbnb is, and whenever we pass it, it's full. Like morning, it's full. Afternoon, it's full. Lunchtime, it's full. Last night at 11 o'clock, a line of people, like a 15-minute wait. So we were walking by it this morning and it wasn't full. We have no idea what the food is. I think it's either Indian or Malay. And then the guy was just like, what do you want to eat? And we were just like, whatever our normal breakfast is, we'll split it.
Any spicy?
Okay.
Non-spicy.
Oh, spicy and not spicy. This is suduk. It's kind of like a roti with egg. And then you have like a spicy curry chili dipping sauce. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro. I got to go to Malaysia and I did a whole travel vlog with the Redmi K20 Pro. And today I want to talk about the 3-lens camera system that we have on the back, why something like that is really, really powerful to someone like myself. As always, thanks for using my affiliate links. If you guys want to connect, I'll go ahead and leave links to my Twitter and Instagram. Let's just start talking about the cameras. Now with these 3 lenses, these are all made by Sigma, and this is a Sigma set of prime lenses. Now we have 3 distinct focal lengths. We have a 24mm, which is kind of a normal to wide angle. We have a 30mm, which is kind of a normal length, being like 45mm. And we have a telephoto lens for image compression, being something like 85mm. Now, using these 3 different lenses produces different effects. And on the K20 Pro, while we don't have something that's this distinct in regards to the images that each camera gives us, having these options for someone like myself is really important. I would use all of these lenses in very, very different ways. Now first, let's just talk about the telephoto lens. Now using the telephoto lens on a cell phone can go ahead and create image compression. So it makes things in the image appear closer to where they are. Using the telephoto lens can go ahead and get you closer into a subject. It can get you more detail, but it can also be used to create really cool effects when doing landscape. And when I travel, or whenever I'm going out to take photos, I always bring a lens that I would consider a telephoto lens, simply because that effect is a really unique perspective. The next lens that I have, and the next lens we'll talk about on the K20 Pro, is kind of the normal length. Now in the K20 Pro, that normal length is the one that's on the IMX568, and that's around a 24 or a 26mm lens. I'd love to have something closer to 35mm, but I understand why they gave us something wider. Now a normal length lens is many times what photographers or videographers would consider something that's close to what the human eye sees. Now, this is usually the most versatile lens. That's why they would put the IMX568 on that sensor on the K20 Pro. Oftentimes that normal length is the most versatile, but it's also the least eye-catch. Because it's similar to what the human eye sees when you're looking at photos or video from it, nothing necessarily seems dramatic or out of place. And so oftentimes this is a love-hate relationship. I'll use this a lot, but I won't necessarily love the images I get from it. It's oftentimes a conundrum that I find myself in, and for most videographers or people creating content, while a normal focal length is something that's necessary, it's oftentimes not the one that is the most dramatic or eye-catching. We got a cheesy roti of some kind, curry sauce, tandoori chicken. Oh, let me get some of that. How's the chicken? Chicken, pickles, cheese. We just came to a tropical fruit farm here in Batu Ferringhi. Batu Ferringhi is like the northern, I guess, it's a more remote part of Penang, Malaysia. They have fermenting juices to collect the enzymes from it. First month is alcohol. After the first month, it turns to vinegar. After that, you just have the enzymes that have been produced by the natural decomposition of the plants. Oh my God. It tastes like honey and coffee. It tastes so strong like honey. Oh my God, that's phenomenal. It literally tastes like the smallest distillate of coffee plus honey. Okay, and now we are at a butterfly bug farm sanctuary type of place. Flying insects, bugs. Let's check this out.
Evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Chilling out with a water monitor lizard thing. He told me he doesn't like Huawei phones. Silkworm. If you've ever worn silk or touched silk, it comes from one of got that on camera. Comes from one of these little bad boys. They're sticky, but not that sticky as you guys can see. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my god. Yo, that ant looks like something out of a comic book. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, look at that.
What the fuck? I wanted to take a little break from vlogging and doing this travel video for you guys. Just laying by a pool, getting Gcam. Gcam still sucks. The libraries and all of like the processing needs to be updated, but it works. No green tint. Still, stock camera app is king. How do I look? How do I look? Now finally, we're going to talk about the wide angle. The wide angle is something that you hear a lot of people in tech reviews talking about. You hear all the time MKBHD, or you can hear people talking about why they love the wide angle on a phone. Really, the wide angle lens is a lens that for video work, we have to use very selectively. It is one of the better choices if you're trying to film video because it's easy to stabilize this lens. And if you guys want me to do a separate video about that, let me know in the comment section. But the wide angle lens is oftentimes needed to create either a dramatic comparison with a small person in a tall building, for example, or to fit more in a shot. Now, there's oftentimes distortion that we see, and if you guys have ever used a GoPro, you would know how if you put someone's face at the side, it can oftentimes really distort their face. So this is good for some things, but oftentimes it's a very selective use case scenario. When we do use this wide angle, we can oftentimes get results that are really shocking because it's wider than what the human eye sees. So we would pick something like this and it would give us an image that is really, really catching on social media, etc. And oftentimes, if you guys look at my old Instagram, you'll see a lot of photos I did with wide angle lenses. Now, why is this important? Well, it's important because giving someone that's creative these 3 focal lengths on a cell phone means that they can use a cell phone in the same way that they would a normal camera. And being able to use a cell phone in the way that you would a normal camera allows you to create videos like the video that you guys are watching right now. It allows someone like myself to be more inspired to use it because knowing that I have these different focal lengths on a device I can just pull out and take pictures with, it makes me want to use the device more. And ultimately, using the device more to take pictures is kind of what mobile photography is all about. A device that's small, that fits in your pocket, that inspires you to take more images and be more creative. So